Hi folks, so putting a video together with there's two little parts to this. There's two separate pieces of footage that I did. In one you hear me talking, but not to you guys necessarily. It was to somebody that was rather rude, but you'll see that in the video. They're only a couple of about a minute each long, but in the meantime at the moment I'm uploading a video that you're going to see shortly. Should be about another 30 minutes I guess roughly before it's fully uploaded, because one of my subscribers, a lovely guy called Kev, aka Beardy Rebel, came to see me in the shop today, and after work he took me for a coffee and took me to McDonald's for something to eat, and then he took me up into the tower at Westminster Cathedral. But anyway, I won't go on about that because you'll see that in the video anyway. So I spent a good couple of hours with Kev, about 4 hours, 5 hours with Kev, and that was really nice. And it's like a mini meet-up. It's like, you know, like a lot of big YouTubers that do these meet-ups when they go different places and stuff like that. And so it's like my mini version of that in a way. And funny enough, on some Saturday I met up with Sandra. I hadn't seen Sandra for a little while, and she's going back home, back to the States on this Sunday coming. So I'm going to be meeting up with Sandra again at some point, and if she's happy to, and if she's comfortable enough, I'll get her in the vlog, because it'd be nice to have a little record of her before she goes home, and just to say goodbye to you guys, and whatever, you know what I mean, and whatever she wants to say, if she wants to, that is. So yeah, it's been like the last couple of days have been like a little mini meetups of my subscribers, and it's really nice, and I really enjoyed it. It's really nice meeting the people that you speak to sometimes through comments and what have you, and the chance to get to meet them and say hello and what have you. It's brilliant, absolutely loved it. So the last couple of days have been absolutely fantastic. So yeah, but this video that I'm making now, I'm going to put the two little pieces of film footage that I did. One I did today. Sorry, it always seems to be typical. I try to do a vlog and then a flipping ambulance or fire engine or something will go past, and anyway, I don't know how well it picked it up on there, maybe it didn't, but anyway, so yeah, so I've been meaning to put these footage up at some point, but they're like I say, they're about a minute and a half long each, possibly, give or take, and because I just want to give a bit of context. I didn't want to just put it up as it was, because I don't actually address the camera or whatever sort of thing, because there was some chalk drawings on the floor. This was I think this was Friday. The first bit is on Friday, and I think it's like a homeless person that had been sat there for a while, and they'd drawn in chalk on the pavement these beautiful little pictures, one of a dog, I think there's a bird, and I can't remember what else was in there now off the top of my head, but they were really nice, and you know, and it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, and you guys have seen that walkway, that covered walkway near where my shop is, and it was devoid of other people. There was nobody else, you know, just me and maybe the odd other person sort of thing. 6 o'clock in the morning, and for some reason I just felt the urge to document it. I thought to myself, you know, when the rain comes or whatever, at some point they'll clean the pavement or whatever, and that'll be gone. Do you know what I mean? And I just kind of wanted to make a record of it, because I thought, wow, it felt very poignant, to be quite honest. You know, this beautiful little drawing of the dog and the bird, and there was something else, like I said, and you know, to me it was like, you know, I assume it was some sort of, maybe a homeless person that had drawn it or something. Well, so sat there, I don't know. But I thought to myself, wow, that's somebody's message in a way, do you know what I mean? And kind of like a lonely, I don't know, I'm not sure exactly what I'm trying to say here, but I just felt the urge and the need to document it. Anyway, in that piece of footage, in that first bit you're going to see after me waffling on, at one point there's this woman. It really annoyed me, to be quite honest, because it was really rude. Because like she could clearly see that I was filming this particular bit of the pavement, and it was right next to the shop windows. Do you know what I mean? So it wasn't like I was blocking the pavement or anything like that. And like I said, you've seen that walkway, and it's quite a wide path. Do you know what I mean? And there was nobody else about. I could understand it if it was busy and she was trying to get past or whatever. I might have still been a little bit annoyed about it, but I could understand it. But it was like she went out of her way to deliberately be rude, because she could have easily walked behind me. Very easily. There was plenty of room to walk behind me. Do you know what I mean? And it was like she could see me filming it. I wasn't talking to the camera at the time. I was just filming it, documenting it. And she deliberately walked in between me and the camera, and right over this chalk drawing. You'll see it in the footage. You'll see her walk past, and sometimes or a lot of the time I won't necessarily say anything to people if they're rude necessarily. It depends on the situation. But at that point I thought to myself, whoa, hang on. So I said, like, this was my exact words. Well, in fact, you'll hear me say it anyway. But I said, really? You couldn't have just walked on the other side? Do you know what I mean? And it's like, she didn't respond to me anyway. She just carried on walking. But the thing is, why did she have to do that? Do you know what I mean? It was really rude. And like I said, I could understand if I was blocking the pavement, or she was really in a rush, or she was like, there was no other way around me, so she had to walk that way. Then yeah, I could understand it. I might still be a little bit annoyed that it happened, but I wouldn't have been so sort of like, hey, flipping out, that's what's going on here, like. But like I said, there was plenty of room. I was the only other person standing there. That pavement is at least 6 feet wide, maybe wider, maybe even 8 foot wide. That pavement from the shop window to the curb. So there's plenty of room for her to have walked behind me easily. Do you know what I mean? But she deliberately made a beeline, almost like as if she intentionally wanted to spoil the shot or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea what her motivations were, but I just thought it was highly rude, and I couldn't keep my mouth shut, so I had to say something. And like I said, I just, well, you'll hear me, I said, like, really, you couldn't have walked behind me, or something on those lines, I say. But anyway, so, and the other piece of footage that'll be after that is today I was in Victoria train station this morning, again round about 6 o'clock, and I was waiting for the Costa's shop to open so that I can go and get a coffee. And as I was standing there, I happened to be looking up at the ceiling, and because I tend to be like that. I tend to love looking at my surroundings. I don't just keep my head to the floor. I tend to look around all over the place, because I like to see something, to look at something different, especially if you go to a place where you constantly go and anyway, waffle. So as I looked up to the ceiling, I saw what looked like a Dalmatian, and I'm thinking, what the heck? And I thought, like, well, it's not a drawing, it's like a 3D object. So I thought, what the? So I got the camera out and I zoomed up to see, and it's like one of those balloons. It's one of those helium balloons, but shaped in a Dalmatian. And I thought, that looked just so funny, it looked really cool. This Dalmatian stuck to the ceiling of Victoria train station. So, anyway, so, okay, like I said, that's kind of like, I know they're not the most, maybe, interesting clips of video necessarily, but I thought they were quite amusing, and well, one being amusing, the other one being, from my point of view, quite interesting and quite poignant, and I just kind of wanted to put them together. But I wanted to give you some sort of context to it, so that it wasn't just like put those two pieces up and then you kind of left scratching your head thinking, what was that all about? So I just would like to say, just give a bit of context on it. But yeah, like I said, I've had a great last couple of days. I say Sandra, and now Kev, and it's really cool. I really love it. I love the fact that I have a meet up with some of my subscribers, and we can chat and talk and do whatever. Do you know what I mean? Go for a coffee and blah blah blah. It's been really great. Okay, folks. And on that note, actually, I would like to say as well, I want to give a big shout out and a big thanks to all of my subscribers, to all of you guys, because I don't do this enough. I don't do it enough. I don't let you guys know just how much I appreciate your continued support. It doesn't matter whether you give comments or not on the videos, but it's great when you do. And just the fact that you either watch my videos or that you're still just subscribed, whether you watch or not, sort of thing, it's great. That all helps, and it's great support, and thank you guys, really. You know, it's like I say, I don't do this often enough. I don't thank you guys often enough. And you know, you've given me so much support in your words, in your kind words, and what have you, sort of thing, especially through my difficult times. You guys are amazing. You're great. Thank you very much for all the support and help that you guys have given me. It's been amazing, to be quite honest, really has. So, okay, before I start getting too, once I need to get the handkerchiefs out or whatever. So, okay, thanks guys. Honestly, it's really, really appreciated. I love you all. And maybe one day we might be able to do a bigger meet-up and we can all, you know, maybe I'll try and do that if possible. I mean, I know some of you guys are not able to do that because some of you are in, over in the States, or some are in other parts of the world, whatever sort of thing, or other parts of this country that it's not practical for you to get here or whatever. But you know, I'll try and get my head around something, and maybe even do some sort of like giveaway thing. You know, like sometimes people do like giveaways, stuff like that. Maybe something like that. I don't know. But I definitely want to do something to show my appreciation for you guys. So, okay, I'm going to leave it there because I've waffled on way too much. And God knows if anybody's going to be able to stick to the end of this video or not. So, okay, I'm going to leave it there for now, folks. And with great appreciation and many, many thanks to you guys, I shall leave it there for now. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Really. There's a whole pavement and you had to walk there. A whole pavement.